What's up, it's Ben Perry, and this is My Words Create. And today, we're going to be talking about process versus results. Coming up. Hey, it's Ben Perry, and this is My Words Create. And we, on this channel, do book reviews. We cover topics that help your brain. We cover topics that help you in marketing and sales. And we cover topics that most other people don't talk about. So in this particular video, we're going to be talking about the process versus results. Now, why is this even a thing? Why is process versus results even something that's coming up on your awareness? Well, because people want a result. They want the end product. And most of the time, they'll do anything that they can in order to shortcut that process, in order to just go straight to the end result, which is great. However, you need to be able to have a process to follow first. When you follow the process and you make your goals oriented towards doing the process, that helps you in order to get that goal actually faster and more effective than if you were to just focus on the end goal. So let's take, for example, that you wanted to run a mile in 6 minutes, which is pretty fast. We're not talking about Olympic athletes here. Running a mile in 6 minutes is pretty fast. Now, how would you start out that way? You probably start out by saying, I'm going to commit every day for running for an hour at 6 a.m. every day. And as long as you hit that goal, as long as you ran for 1 hour every day at 6 a.m., then you have a string of wins already. And when you have these string of wins, you have evidence of your past successes. Now, you haven't yet completed and achieved your running a 1 mile in 6 minutes. However, those small wins are going to add up cumulatively. They're accumulate, basically. Okay, and so, but by basically adding up all those wins, it's going to end up helping you get that end result. What I see a lot of people do is that they want to shortcut the process, or they want to buy a program, or they want to hire a mentor that's going to help them be able to shortcut and be able to just bypass all of the process work. Now, hiring a mentor is a good thing, and I do recommend that. However, you can't just jump over all of the necessary steps that you need in order to hit that particular goal. Because there are things that are learned during the process that you can't learn anywhere else. And also, maybe you do jump. Maybe there is a way that you do actually end up leapfrogging and able to attain a higher status. But here's the thing. Something's gonna happen. It's something that somebody who's been there, done that, gone through the process, and they're gonna recognize it and you're not. When you don't recognize that, that's going to hurt you ultimately. It's basically like having a Jenga block and you're having a bunch of missing blocks instead of having a fully set foundation of the process that you built upon. So that's it. I'm Ben Perry. This is My Words Create, and I'll be seeing you next time. Be sure to like and subscribe if you jive with the video, and I'll talk to you next time.
I know all the words